Hello! Welcome back to Harry Has a Cocktail, episode 8. Finally, I'm in Chicago. I'm so happy to be here. I'll be here for another 6 weeks over Christmas and New Year's. So excited to be in Chicago, which is an adopted home for me. Ever since I met my husband years ago, we've come back here so many times, and so many of our best friends live here. I'm staying at the home of our friend Doug Frew, who you might remember in an earlier episode. I left my bar spoon at his house, and I guess he still has it. You might hear some clickety-clack occasionally. That is from Radar, who is, That's Radar. Radar is Doug's dog. Radar seems to be very, very nervous of what I'm doing here. You'll hear him clicking around, moving around. He will not settle, so that's Radar. So, this week, I got my new box from Shaker and Spoon. Applejack of My Eye. All of the cocktails in here are going to be made from Applejack. Applejack, the earliest truly American spirit, was originally created in colonial times by leaving fermenting apple cider outside in the wintertime to be freeze-distilled into a higher proof spirit. Since alcohol freezes at a lower temperature than water, producers were able to remove water content and thus concentrate the alcohol content by discarding the ice as it accumulated. This method was called jacking and thus Applejack. It remained in favor throughout the 19th century, then its popularity started to decline with the advent of metal stills, abundance of clean water, and modernized distillation processes. Only fairly recently was this spirit rediscovered by American bartenders and reintegrated into the craft cocktail landscape. So this is what I'm going to use tonight for the Applejack. It's called Laird's Applejack. The drink that I'm going to make is called the Winter Rose. In true Russell Davis fashion, he brings you a modern twist on a classic Applejack cocktail, the Jack Rose, with added complexity and fitting for the season. Its flavors meld beautifully to bring you deep spice and richness from the chai, and a delightful caramel apple flavor from the reaction between the Applejack and coconut palm sugar. Altogether, it's reminiscent of a most delicious gingerbread man. Russell's hoping that as soon as you taste it, you'll immediately want another one, and we have a feeling he'll be right. I would like to stop here just for a quick moment and thank one of my subscribers, one of my fans here on the show. Her name is Eliza, and she is the daughter of one of my very, very close friends, and she thinks I'm a great YouTuber. You might have seen me post a little bit about her. She sent me this gift. They're ocean themed picks for holding olives and stirrers and cocktail stirrers. Cocktail picks, I guess that's what they're called. Thank you, Eliza. I really, really appreciate this. There's nothing for me. Oh, maybe I'll stab. No, there's nothing for me to stab in this drink. But I'm going to use these to stab in my next video, whatever I need to stab, okay? So thank you, Eliza, very much. So let's get back to the Winter Rose. In the Winter Rose, we are going to have, there'll be 2 ounces of Applejack, 1 ounce of lemon juice, 1 ounce of chai palm sugar grenadine. The ingredients here are pomegranate juice, coconut palm sugar, chai tea, and citric acid. Sounds interesting. We also are going to have a dash, not a drop. They're very clear about it on this card. I'd like to think that they're being very clear on the card because way back at the beginning when I started making drinks from Shaker and Spoon, I didn't know what they meant because they give us these droppers of some of the ingredients in the drinks, and I didn't know if it was a drop was a dash, but it's actually about I basically just suck up as much as I can in the dropper, and that's a dash. As I've said before, dashes are not precise measurements. So will be a dash of Angostura bitters, and Angostura bitters, if you don't know, I mean, or maybe it's Angostura. I guess it's Angostura, not Agnostura. Angostura. It's probably like the same difference between saying nuclear and nuclear. Angostura bitters. Angostura bitters are used in all kinds of drinks. I think that's mostly what people mean when they say you put bitters in your drink. This is like a basic. This is what it looks like when it's in a nice big bottle like this. Angostura aromatic bitters. This is what I always think of when I think of using bitters in my drink. Now, as you've even seen here on the series, now we've got bitters that are I've used celery bitters, orange bitters. I think I had a grapefruit bitters once. So all kinds of things. Just add like a nice little tang to your cocktails. And then we're going to garnish it with a dehydrated apple slice. They gave me these great apple slices here to use in the drink. Pretty neat. I'm gonna go ahead and start making this. We're gonna add all of the ingredients to the shaker first. I need 2 ounces of the Applejack. 1, 2. 1 ounce of lemon juice. If you need a seminar on how to do lemon juice, go back to my last video where I had a nice long, kind of boring seminar on cutting lemons. 1 ounce of lemon juice. 1 ounce of the chai palm sugar grenadine. Ooh. Smells good. Smells sweet, but not too sweet. Ooh, and it's kind of thick. It has like a thick consistency. Let me see what this tastes like. It has like a nice spices in there. Oh gosh, that's really good. A dash of the Angostura bitters. See that dropper full right there? It's not even full, really, but that's what I'm gonna use as the dash. Then fill the shaker with ice cubes and shake vigorously until it is ice cold. Shake vigorously. Okay, that was about 30 seconds with a little dance. And now we are going to double strain the contents into a chilled coupe glass without the ice. And here is my chilled coupe glass. Look how chilled that is. Ooh, it looks so chilly. This is actually my friend Doug's shaker and strainer. It's cute, I really like that. I love that handle. Strain it out of this and through my little strainer thing. Ah, I see, because of the consistency of that. Because of the consistency of the that pomegranate stuff, the chai palm sugar grenadine, there's a little bit of residue of some stuff in here. Look at that. That looks lovely. And we garnish it by floating a dry apple slice on the top. Can you see? Can kind of see. I need an overhead camera. That looks good. Doesn't that look lovely? Okay, now I'm gonna try it. Oh wow, that's really good. This is really, really, really delicious. I don't know. I don't think it tastes like a gingerbread man. It's like it's really hard to describe. Maybe gingerbread man was the closest thing he could come up with, but boy, that is really good. It's like, it has a sweetness to it, but the Applejack, I mean, look, Applejack is made from apples, so there's a strong apple thing going on here. And the chai gives a little bit of spice, and the consistency of the drink is really the thing actually that's popping out to me the most. It's just has a thicker feel to it, kind of velvety texture. Oh wow, this is so good. Very holiday, very holiday. I mean, this would be just beautiful to serve at a party. It's kind of sophisticated too. Oh, you know what it kind of tastes like a little bit? It reminds me a little bit of a caramel candy apple. Remember those? There's a local park, an amusement park in Pittsburgh called Kennywood, and that's what I always associate. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I always associate caramel apples with, like going and having a caramel apple at Kennywood. Go to Kennywood Park if you're ever in Pittsburgh during the summertime. It's a great, great amusement park. If you're ever in Pittsburgh, we have a local saying, since I was a kid, if somebody says to you, Kennywood's open, it means that your fly is down. That's what Kennywood's open means in Pittsburgh. in Pittsburghese. Maybe I'm already drunk from this. I've only had about 5 sips, but it goes down easy, I'll tell you that much. Thank you as always for watching. The next video is sure to have a guest star, and I won't tell you who it might be. I won't tell you, because I don't know. There's Radar. Hi, Radar. Hi. You gonna lick me? See, Radar doesn't really lick people. This is what Radar does. Radar just gets close to you and then just stands there. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't lick you. He doesn't, I don't know what he's doing. What is he doing right now? He just wants to be in my presence, but there's literally nothing. He's not doing anything. What? What? What's going to happen right now? He just keeps, look, he doesn't lick. He's smelling me now. What is this about? Radar is such a funny dog. Okay, that's enough. Okay, down. Okay, he's laying down now. Christmas is coming. It's less than 2 weeks away as I film this. So get your Christmas presents bought and wrapped, and I'm almost done. I hope you have a happy holiday. But we're not done yet. We've got more holiday videos coming. So stay tuned.